Bisbee, the insight you need. I'm Juju. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken outlined the Biden administration's China stance during a major policy speech on Thursday. Though the policy stresses on greater coordination and cooperation, it also dwelt at length on America's efforts to outcompete China in the next stages of development. The speech was peppered with words like invest, align, and compete, all of which imply that the Biden administration would continue to expand domestic investment, further consolidate ties with allies, and intensify competition with China. But is this really a fair competition? Blinken blamed China for the current unsatisfactory state of China-US relations. He stressed on the challenges posed by China to the US, saying that the US can't rely on Beijing to change its trajectory, so it must shape the strategic environment around Beijing to advance its vision for an open, inclusive international system. He said the State Department is building a China house to coordinate policies across issues and regions. Well, the speech laid bare the ulterior motives of the Biden administration against China, which was also evident during Biden's recent trip to Japan and South Korea. Biden and his team are keen on building closed and exclusive circles in the Asia-Pacific region, such as the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework, or IPEF, the US-Japan Alliance, and the AUKUS partnership, all of which are aimed at containing China's influence in the region. It also comes as no surprise, as last week, U.S. Trade Representative Katherine Tai said that trade frameworks have been designed to effectively counter China's growing influence and were arrangements independent of China. But these concepts are against the very tenets of globalization that the U.S. purports to champion. It is clear that the strategic intent of the U.S. is to disrupt the existing economic cooperation mechanisms in the Asia-Pacific region and reshape them with the dominant American rules. But China is not a sleeping giant. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi says that the country will reject any attempt to introduce military blocs and thwart confrontation in the Asia-Pacific region. The minister reiterated that China is not afraid of competing with the U.S., but wants fair competition that conforms to the rules of international multilateralism and global governance. The real need of the hour is efforts that will foster greater cooperation and trade between the two large economies, so that the entire world is able to enjoy the benefits.